Back in a day, communicating with people was considered as real problem. I mean long-distance communication. So it is a tendency of human to find solution of that problem, and thus social media started evolving. But not immediately that you might actually think. The evolvement of communication started before 540 BC when the interaction was done using piece of paper. It was primary method of communication at that time. But soon in 1792, telegraph was invented, which allowed message to get delivered faster than rider could do. Although telegraph messages were short, they were a revolutionary way to convey news and information, and it was really important at that time. Later in 1865, another method of message delivery was introduced which used underground pressurized tubes to carry message from one place to another. But the thing is, telephone in 1890 and radio in 1891 were discovered, that changed the total genre of message delivery. Even today, these technology are used and studied. But modern version are much more sophisticated than older one. After that in 20th century, technology began to change rapidly. And in 1940s, the first supercomputer were developed. But those computers were lacking in communication, and thus the idea of network was created. And in 1960s, first consumer online service was introduced as CompuServe. And by 1980s, home computer were becoming popular along with ideas of social networking service. 6degrees.com was the first recognized social network service created by American entrepreneur in 1997. But unfortunately it only lasted 2 years. After the invention of blogging, the popularity of social media began to grow rapidly. Sites like LinkedIn was noticed all over the internet in early 2000s. YouTube brought an entire new way for people to communicate and share with each other. And by 2013 Facebook, Instagram and Messenger were ranked as most popular social media all over the internet. And these days, there are more than 50 social networking sites with more than 50 million monthly active user. So it seems clear that it will be evolving as long as human exist. So that's all for today. If you find these content helpful, make sure you support me by clicking that red button, and see you friend in next video.